they're going to be legalizing not medical marijuana, but recreational marijuana.
That's so unfair. Why couldn't they do that when we were like 14, 15, 16?
Because you couldn't get it at that age. You can't get beer at that age either.
But that's true.
Yeah, no.
So how come people still got it?
14, 16, you shouldn't. I don't think. I'm not for that as well.
That's true.
I think it's more like alcohol. You get to drink alcohol, or you have the ability or privilege to be able to drink alcohol at about 21. Actually at 21,
yes.
Right? And marijuana and smoking cigarettes is the same thing. You can buy cigarettes at 18. You can only buy cigarettes. No, 21.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 21.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, 21. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought you at 18 you could buy cigarettes. So how about vapes?
I think 21.
Also?
I think so.
Let's check and see.
How to buy vapes? I know strip clubs you can go at 18, right? Throughout, but you can't drink. You can have soda.
Okay.
And there's
of course.
And some nightclubs, of course, it's 21 and over. Can't be 18 for some nightclubs.
It says including tobacco, drip, as well as e-cigarettes from 18 to 21.
You can buy?
Yeah. It says last Thursday evening the Senate passed that would identify e-cigarettes and vaping products as a tobacco product.
It is.
And raise the age to purchase any tobacco products, including tobacco, drips, chew, e-cigarettes from 18 to 21. It used to be 18.
So it's not 21?
Now it's 21.
So I was right and she was right. Right? Because it was 18.
What? I like
so
that.
21
both right.
is the new age limit, which I think it's fair. If our kids and people are going to drink prior to being 21, of course. But if you don't make it easily accessible, maybe they won't get hooked up on it.
That's right. It's true.
Yeah, but same thing with marijuana. Even though I don't see an issue with it, like you're not gonna, it's not like alcohol or it's not like smoking cigarettes. It's just totally different. I think it should still be 18 and over.
I agree.
Now I think 14 and 15, I think you're still too young to make any sort of decision because we all know how stupid we were when we were kids.
But yet you're allowed to do a sex change, and kids are allowed to pick their gender
at a certain age. They're able to do it, and I don't think that's right. Because your body, your mind, your thoughts, your ideas. Because I wanted to be an FBI agent. Now that's the last thing I would want to be. I wouldn't want to be an FBI agent. So what I thought as a kid, and how come they're not allowed to vote then? Listen, if you're allowed to do these drastic changes, then they should also be allowed to drink. They should also be allowed to smoke. But you don't see that. They should be allowed to drive then, too.
Oh! Imagine not seeing a 15-year-old drive. Well, yeah, they do. 15.
They start driving at 15 in some states. I think maybe.
I think Florida's one of them.
I think some states may be as young as 14. No, I don't think so.
No, I think 15 is the youngest, and they start off with junior licenses.
And they have to drive with a parent, right?
But I don't see recreational marijuana as a bad thing.
No,
I think. Listen, there could be abuse to anything. You could abuse cheeseburgers. You say that all the time.
Yeah, but you can't even abuse marijuana.
You can't. It's like you'll knock out.
Like supposedly in order for you to overdose, I think you would have to, smoke like 25,000 pounds.
My goodness, that's a lot. But you know what the good
thing? It's humanly impossible.
But the good thing with marijuana is that there's different types. There's some that help you focus. Mm-hmm. There's some that are downers that'll get you sleepy.
Sativa and what's the other one? Indica.
Then you have the ones that are more for just mellowing. Because listen, we know there's a lot of high-strung people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it would help them out a lot. I think society would calm down and stop being so...
That it still has a taboo, and maybe not with our generation, but maybe it's probably going to die out with our parents' generation. I think our generation is more open to it.
Open-minded, yes.
They're more, and I think our kids' generation is going to be even more acceptable of it.
I mean,
not going to be a taboo.
They're going through a lot of stuff.
But I think our parents, they still carry that taboo, And in many parts and the thing is that it's not just in the United States. You got to think about it worldwide. And in many, like if you have marijuana in the Philippines, you're gonna go do life.
Oh my God! Yeah, like that movie. Remember
Like,
that movie with those
yeah.
two American girls?
Was it a movie or was it like a documentary?
I think it was a documentary.
That was that people were trying to sneak drugs and they would get caught, but they were all guilty of it. Like they were all actually sneaking drugs. It wasn't a lot.
But weed, sneaky weed.
Listen, out in the Philippines,
I mean,
it's
cocaine. I
freaking
get it.
crazy.
Cocaine and cocaine, heroin. Those things are tough.
But New York passed it, or is gonna pass it. I think it already got passed today. Right? But
Yes.
But they have to. Right?
They have to,
because
if
they
not,
killed the economy over
they
there.
killed it.
They have to bring it back. And now they need money. They're like, we need money. We see Colorado, they're doing good. Well, let's make New York the epicenter that it's supposed to be. Which is, at one point it was the capital of the world.